and gentlemen, welcome to the second instalment of Force MILF. We're here at the studio pretty late on a Monday night, 10 o'clock in the evening. First of all, apologies for our technical difficulties last week. Unfortunately, due to a bit of inexperience, but look, with all things new, trial and error is the way to go. We weren't able to upload the full video, so today we're a much wiser crew.
It could have been worse. It could have been me trying to get
Turn the computer on.
Yes.
Yeah. So we're back with a few more improvements, but again talking about round 2 NRL reviews. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Daniel Milford, aka the MILF.
I'm Steve Wilberforce, otherwise known as the Force. Guys, and also thank you for the love on the Facebook page. I think we're headbutting almost 200 already for a couple of
Pretty ugly looking blokes.
Yeah, that's all right.
Back at Campbelltown in Sydney.
It's pretty good.
We're doing pretty well. So yeah, Facebook, if you haven't already liked our page, please jump on it. Force and MILF is the Facebook page with links at the end of this video. I don't think with much further ado, we're just going to head straight into round 2. Here we go. Bang! Game 1, round 1. Bulldogs versus my mighty Eels. Fortunately for the Eels, we went down 32-12, but it was a cracker of a game.
It was a cracker of a game. Yeah, guys,
look,
didn't turn up this week.
Oh, look, I think we did all right. We defended for pretty much the first 10 to 12 minutes of the game. 6 sets in a row for the Doggies inside the 20. I think the Eels did really well in goal line defence throughout the game. So they sort of set the pace, unfortunately, in the first 10 minutes. And look, their efforts, unfortunately, unrewarded at the back end of, I think it was the 7th or 8th set, where it was cut out ball to Rona, went in for a try nice and early.
But again, it's that Doggies team. They get that 6 sets. They did dictate the game. Took a lot of petrol out of you.
Yep.
You being Parramatta, of course.
Yep.
Injuries as well. Tell me Brad Arthur didn't have shares in St John's ambulance this week.
Look, it would have been a smart man if he did. Look, it appears as though that Simi McGregor and Bo Champion could be out for...
Champion's gone for the year, confirmed.
Right, so there's a couple of fantastic players there out for long-term.
Are they both on the same side?
On the left, I think. They're on the left edge. Well,
they're gone.
Way, they're gone.
They're gone.
A couple of hits, a couple of big hits to our back line. Watmo, Sandow.
But they both come back on. They both come back on.
Yeah. Watmo, Sandow, Moreau all taking injuries throughout the game. They spent
time on the sideline that wasn't absolutely needed.
In regards to the Doggies, Brett Morris,
mate, he's
in that one jersey.
We were talking off camera before about the New South Wales Origin one jersey, and he's right up there with Moylan. Tedesco had a big game tonight as well for the Tigers, and mate Dugan as well. There's some competition there for a change for the Blues, and I know that the producer's not too happy about that. He's a Queenslander through and through, but yeah, definitely Morris looked good. James Graham looked unreal.
Just another workhorse. Speaking of workhorses, Manumatu. Manumatu in the black rower there looked amazing. And Maroa, especially suffering his shoulder injury.
Norman as well. Norman really stepped up, guys. I know that the result wasn't what he's wanted, but he really turned up.
Look, the Doggies raced away with it. We were very lucky to go to half time with, I think there was only 4 or 6 points in it.
You did remind the boss that it's only round 2, yeah?
Yeah, the missus loved that game. So just some quick stats. 6 tries to 3. Of course, the Doggies, Curtis Rona, Brett Morris and Sam Perrott all going in for a couple each. Manumatu for the Eels going in for a couple, and a big semi going in
before he went off.
Yeah, before he went off. So,
should we do our 3-2-1?
Yeah, 3-2-1. So 3-2-1, we scored that. Look, it was a tough scoring session there. We eventually gave 3 points to Brett Morris, James Graham for the 2, and Corey Norman
for the 1.
For the 1.
Oh, we're not getting paid to do this. So
nah.
We don't even give the points to whoever we want. And he played well enough, I think, in the losing team to show some structure. Sandow was off as well for that bit.
Oh, absolutely.
You make Kieran Foran coming next year as well, so they'll be fighting for spots. Let's just leave that. We're trying to stay half an hour today, so
yeah, we're doing a good job.
So let's just roll on.
Right, so that's round 1, game 1. Let's head over to game 2.
Game 2, guys. Friday night, Sharks versus the Broncos. I hope everyone had their pillows. You didn't need your sleeping tablets on Friday night. That game was a ball.
I think I watched the intro to the game, And when
that was boring too. Hadley, Lewis, please.
Oh, well, look, like I said, I watched the intro to the game. Next thing I know, I think CSI was on when I woke up.
So I think it even changed channels. Yeah, it's going well. But yeah, it was a slogfest. It was a spiteful game. I think Maguire and Gallen had it out for each other all game, which was a semi-highlight. But 10-2, you're not playing poker. It's not really interesting, is it? No. You know what I mean?
So on the stats, a couple of tries for the Broncos there. Oates and Moranta going in the second half, and Corey Parker with the kicking duties converted the one.
My man Mick Gordon, Flash Gordon, the 2 points for the Sharkies. But yeah, Friday night should have carried the hashtag of do you even 5'8"?
Do you even 5'8"?
Your cousin, the MILF, Benny Barber.
I won't go there.
Stop it, please.
Both
these guys are brilliant fullbacks. 5'8"s they are not. That's like you and me throwing on the 6 jersey. And you having a run for Para and me having a run for the Shooks. And that same hashtag would apply. Do you even 5'8"? Pretty ordinary game, made some money.
And feed 100th game, 100th NRL game.
And just like Corey Parker the week before, very unsuccessful outcome.
Yeah.
What do you do?
Geez, that crowd was pretty. 8,500 at Monda Stadium. What other states?
Would you go to see Ben Barber play?
Nah.
Sorry, Ben. Let's run out 3, 2, 1. That was a pretty hard one to pick.
So 3, 2, 1. Corey Parker in there for the 3. Paul Gallen in there for the 2. And Maguire in there for the 1.
So we got the spite love in there.
We sure did.
Good. I love it.
We sure did. So I guess that's how I wrap up on the Broncos and the Sharks. If you've got any feedback on that game, feel free to post it. If you want to put your own review up there, feel free to chuck that in there as well.
Hashtag Dillygaff. Friday night wrapped up, guys.
That's it.
Legend.
Game 3. Rightio, ladies and gents, Game 3 for round 2. The mighty Penrith Panthers versus the Titans. Carrington Park, that was. And final score 40 zip, 40 block.
Donuts.
40 donuts, 40-0, whatever you want to call it. I'll quickly go through the stats before you go on your little rant, because I'm sure you had a...
I did not enjoy this game.
You love this game, didn't you? I did too. Idris in for the hat-trick there. Farah in for 2. Georgie Jennings in there for the 1. Manu in there for 1. And Cartwright in there for 1 in the latter stages in the second half. Moreland with the kicking duties. Converted to 4.
Because Sauer missed every single one at the start.
Yeah, that's true.
He had nothing.
Look, it was all Panthers here.
It was. Except for the start. First few minutes, Gold Coast had 2 disallowed tries.
Yes.
And I'll tell you now, those video refs need to be shot. Both those no tries were tries. How they call the first one offside, I think it was Dom, the winger for the Gold Coast. If they can't rule on forward passes with camera angles.
Look, we keep, this is our second episode, but we keep deferring the topic of referees, but I think next week we're going to have to sit down and spend about
half an hour.
We might have another segment or another show altogether regarding referees.
In 4 parts.
We might get the first 2 up. Yeah.
So, Panthers look good. They look hot. Idris Brun Bucks, former Gold Coast boy.
Yeah.
And mate, he tore in the shreds. Nick's little brother, looking pretty good on the wing there.
Yeah. Moylan, Matty Moylan.
Another one. Moylan.
Like I said, we were talking about the Blues jersey, the number 1.
Yeah, he steered that team around more than Soward and Wallace did.
Yeah.
And Seguiaro as well.
Seguiaro.
That's that core, that they call it now, the spine. I'm a doubter of Penrith. I was last year, and they kept proving me wrong last year, and I think this year they're only going to get better.
Yeah.
You know, blokes like Bryce Cartwright and all that as well, with 1 year under their belts. Docker, I don't even think Docker's getting a run in the team at the moment. I think he's back playing New South Wales Cup, to be honest. But I'm saying, they've just got a good young core and a good young squad.
What did you think of your mate, Pettyborn? Eddie Pettyborn, you were proud of him last week.
He had another good game. Yeah. Go away a couple of penalties. Hanging around Nate Miles, obviously.
Yeah.
But mate, it was a tough game for the Gold Coast, and they're struggling. There's talk of those blokes coming back next week. So, clearly if you want a job in the NRL, A, we've got to get a contract.
Yep.
B, go and do whatever we want. Even if we wouldn't do it personally,
we'll just do it anyway.
Clear that out. Just do it anyway. Say that we didn't do it.
Yep.
And get paid to not even train. So technically, at the moment, you and I should be on 100k contracts at least.
Could you imagine if all these NRL players thought the way we did?
Imagine.
No.
Imagine.
I don't want to. I don't want to.
Yeah, so 40-0. It was a whitewash at the end. Penrith 2 for 2. Let's hit the 3-2-1.
Yep, too easy. 3-2-1 for that game.
I think I went Moylan for the 3.
Yeah,
sure.
3. Moylan, Jamal Idris in there for the 2, and Sigiaro in there for the 1.
And pretty much everyone we touched on to a degree.
Yeah.
They look good. I think they've got the Chuggies next week, Monday Night Football.
Ooh, that'll be another good one.
Bring it on, babe.
Another good one. It's game 3, round 1. On to game 4. Too easy. Boom, game 4, round 1. The Manly Sea Eagles v Melbourne Storm. It was a cracker of a game. Final score 24-22.
It was a good game.
By way of the Sea Eagles. I unfortunately didn't get to watch this game. Somebody's got to work, brother. You know.
I've got it. You know that I tell a story very unbiased, so you'll get a straight shooters.
Well, let me hit these stats before you go on your little rush again. Four tries all. No, four each. Steve Maddai, Stuart Leary, Stuart winning for a couple there for the Sea Eagles, and 20-mate Power, Green, Chambers, and Green again in there for the Storm. The only difference being unconverted Cameron Smith.
And it was a shock. It was the easiest kick he had all night.
Really?
And he missed it. That was the game changer. Oh, there was another game changer early. It was 6-all first half. I think it was young as well.
Yep.
It went in the corner. They didn't even have a look at it at all. And
I saw a lot of that on Facebook.
Yeah, and off
social media stuff.
The amount of stuff they do have a look at nowadays in rugby league.
To not have a look at that.
To not have a look was a bit of a surprise. Manly then went on an 18-0 rush before half time to get it to 24-6.
Yep.
That was all Storm the second half. And I said a pretty easy kick from any kicker's point of view.
Yep.
But there was a lot of this weekend, a lot of easy kicks that were shanked. Wasn't just that game. I think even Paddy Richards in the Tigers game tonight shanked a couple by his standards that were pretty simple. Soward lost his kicking job to Moylan for the same reason.
Yep.
So, but
says here DC set up 3 tries.
mate, he was
2 of which were scored by, of course, crowd favourite British Stewart.
Broke the record for Manly.
Highest ever try scored at home at Brookvale.
And quick touch before we go to the 3-2-1 as well. Blake Green, the 5'8" from Melbourne.
Yep.
He was in the NRL before. He played for Para for a bit as well.
Yep.
Went over to the English Super League. He's come back now playing for the Storm. And
how'd he go?
he's looking good. 2 tries, as you said.
Yep.
But he's looking good. Benny Roberts there last year, but he's looking a lot better in complementing that spine, that core. A lot better than I think they have been a while. Since it was the big combination before Widdop was there. It's around that combination. It's looking good if they can stay fit. It's going to be very interesting.
Okay, too easy. 3-2-1. So 3-2-1. We have DCE in there for the 3. Felipe Mateo.
He turned up.
Really?
He turned up. He set up. He set up the try as well. I know. I'm sorry. A lot of people will be. I'll take it. There is a lot of Felipe Mateo.
And the 1. Who have you got in there for the 1?
Oh, Jamie Bureau. Played 5'8" for him as well. They dropped Little John, and he got the run. He looked solid as on his return from injury. So give him a point because we're a caring bunch of guys. Yes, that's what we do.
Too easy. Well, that's game 4.
Wrapped up. Baby.
Wrapped up. Let's run with it. Game 5, round 2. Newcastle Knights v North Queensland Cowboys. Back up at
1-300 Smiles.
Yeah, 1-300
That's the best name for a stadium ever.
Cowboys. Unfortunately, not the start that they wanted for the season. 2 from 2 down to the Knights. And the Knights, again, second week in a row, come back after round 1 against the New Zealand Warriors last week. 14-4 was 14-4 at half time. 14-4 at half time. Cowboys
16-14. 16-14 it wrapped up. Newcastle second half. Mate, they beat on Thursday. They beat on him like a bully would a nerd at school. They logged him. And the best thing is, I think Bo Scott is going to get no time with an early play.
Oh, really?
Genius. For once, the judicial system looking after New South Welshmen, not the Queenslanders.
Yeah.
But yeah, Thurston got hit with a dirty tackle, drove him into the ground, neck and head first.
Yep.
And no time. It's a surprise. You think they're trying to stamp all this stuff out of the game, and then you admit that you did it. Okay, you can play next week.
Yeah. Unless you're a power player.
And Paulo gets 9 weeks.
And not, yeah.
Yeah, so there's what I'm saying. But
Well, I think NRL had their, it was almost their first golden point game for the season.
I felt it, we kicked 57 out.
57-metre penalty goal after the siren.
Yeah, crap.
Had legs on it.
Not enough.
Sailed to the right.
Straight to the right, yeah.
Yep, so that was one of the
But we
highlights.
decided to play after his brother passing away during the week, so felt it was in for him.
Just to touch on that, quick shout out to the Winterstein family.
We send our love.
Mongwilo Malanga, Frankie, shout out to all those boys out there. Fortunately, last I think it's 3 months we've had a hit to the NRL system with our younger players.
It's never easy losing family, especially so young.
No. So
let's just send our love and well wishes and hope everyone is well. Peace.
Much love, boys. So yeah, we'll just quickly
3, 2, 1.
wrap up this.
What do you want to do your stats first?
Just quick stats. Low and Scott going in there for the Cowboys, and Leilua in for 2, and Aquila Uarte in for 1. The Knights.
That wraps up the 16-14.
Yep. And 3-2-1.
Mullen
in for 3. BJ Leilua in for 2, and Scotty in there for the 1.
We have to take Matty Scott. He was beating them down all night.
Yeah,
He's on a losing team. He scored a try. It's a rare day when top forwards get in for tries. Let's celebrate it.
Too easy. And that wraps up Game 5. Keeping it short and succinct here on a Monday night.
Let's do it, baby.
Catch you up.
Game 6.
Oh! Game 6! My favourite game of the week. Purely because, just like the game, Goss disappeared, missing in action. No, I can't say that. It was a cracker of a game. Game 6, Roosters versus the mighty Rabbitohs. Mate, regardless of you being an avid Roosters supporter, it was a cracker of a game.
You know I'm a rugby league fan.
It was a cracker of a game.
It was that massive Hollywood build-up. It was the
and did
Battle of the
it
East.
lived up to expectation there. But the final score, 34-26.
But it played out completely different to how I thought it was going to play out. In
Really?
all honesty,
What did you
I thought it was
expect
going to be 2 teams beating the guts out of each other.
Yep.
And a low-scoring affair.
Yep.
And
I think they left the fence.
They walked out the sheds and left the D.
Stuff that.
And you've got to be careful when you say you left the D in the sheds. But yep, the D was definitely left in the sheds, and it was glorified.
It was great to see.
Football.
We all love a defensive
10 minutes,
game.
and I ain't got much hair. But there's a lot of it getting pulled out. I was at work, there may have been some,
so was I.
some unchoice words thrown out there while I was working. And before we get on the stats, SKD.
Isn't that your friend from last week?
We had a chat last week, champ. Called you Butterfingers, called you out.
He's proudly sponsored by Canola.
Mate, the only bloke I've seen drop a ball over a line, you kill my life. You kill my life. It's even worse when I work, and everyone that watched the show last week, when you dropped the damn ball, sung out, "Hey, Butterfingers!" Don't make me go on a Josh Reynolds rant on you.
He didn't drop the ball over the line last week, though.
But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, so you're progressively getting worse.
Last week it was the 30-metre line. This week it was the try line. Kill me. Kill me. And it was when I think we were up 16.
Sponsored by Western Star. SKD,
yeah.
if you're looking for sponsors.
We'll
Western
get it for
Star,
you.
Butter.
Let's get on to the game, mate. It was awesome.
Let's go stats, nice and quick. 6-5 in regards to tries. Rabbitohs there. Dylan Walker in for the 1. Johnston in for 2. Georgie Burgess. Woo!
What a game. What a game.
Georgie Burgess. Ready in there for a try, and Isaac Luke.
He put the icing on the cake.
In the last minute of the game. Tupou in there for the 1. Michael Jennings in there for 2 for the Roosters. Napa and Mr. Butterfingers.
Napa's first try in the NRL.
Yes.
But G Boogie, impressive. I think they were talking about on the commentary, saying he's replaced his brother Sam, and the backup comment to that from the other commentator was Sam.
Sam,
yeah. Mate, G Boogie looked unbelievable.
He did. He looked fantastic.
So did Inglis.
He led from the front end. Inglis led from the back, somewhat.
I hate that guy.
Why?
I don't hate him. I just hate when he plays the Roosters.
He's a
Because it's every time he
phenom.
turns up. So yeah, 34-26.
110-metre try. How good was that?
Yeah.
How many times
Rugby
did you
league
watch
fan?
that?
Rugby league fan? Fantastic.
That was
Roosters
amazing.
fan?
That was amazing.
Shoot me.
Greg Inglis, how he managed
Reynolds
to
went off for a
find
bit.
a hole every single time.
Reynolds went off for a few
Yes,
minutes.
he did.
For a concussion test. We put 16 on him. So this is what we need to do next time when we play. I think round 25, round 26, we play him again.
Yep.
Shoot the bastard in the kneecaps. And if he's not on the field at all, we're scoring 16 points.
I'm concerned that he might not be joking.
Oh, he's not joking.
Kneecapping.
Luckily for Reynolds and co, that the rest of my family are diehard South supporters, they'd probably kneecap me before I got a chance to kneecap him.
Glennie Stewart turned up again. Oh, mate.
Again, what a buy.
He, yeah, that could, look, might be speaking out of turn here and probably a bit early. We're still into only round 2 of the season, but quite possibly the best buy.
There's another one coming up in another game later we'll talk about, but he's definitely up there.
Right. Luke Keary had a cracker of a game too.
They did. Both teams
Yeah.
looked fantastic all round, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, except for that SKD bloke.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you think of Ferguson?
It's pretty quiet.
Yeah, I was going to say it wasn't really
pretty
involved.
quiet this time. But our attack's focused on that Jennings side.
Yeah.
So I'm sure Fergie will get his own in
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
We'll figure it out.
Absolutely.
Can we get on to the 3-2-1? I don't want to talk about this game anymore because we didn't win.
I do.
Oh.
3-2-1. J Boogie. Or G Boogie.
Oh, G Boogie, yeah.
Burgess in for the 3. Greg Inglis in for the 2. Glenn Stewart in for the 1.
And again, all guys we touched on. So we're on to something. At least we're consistent with what we're talking about.
Consistently wrong.
I'm interested to see how close you're going to get in the but that's round 2.
Yeah, too easy. Well, that's game 6. Round 2.
Well done, Rabbitohs. Game 7, guys. Oh, the Kiwi spirit's in the house.
Yeah, anyway.
Raiders versus Warriors. This is another game where I will have Camper. For 2 reasons. A, the Warriors won. Tattoo con.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
You're looking good there.
Thank God they got a winner.
With that, final score?
Final score 18-6. It was a really low
Warriors
score.
18-6.
So the score didn't dictate so much how much both teams really had a crack at each other.
Yep.
You were sweating the whole time.
Yeah. Oh, with 20 to go there in the second
Canberra
half.
really turned up.
The crowd really got involved there. Canberra really, I thought the aggression there with Canberra's defence was going to be a turning point.
Again, the youngsters and the Warriors look good as well.
Yeah.
Carter and all that look good again. Or Kano, whatever they want to call him. Look, you know, Aussie. Yeah, we roll with
Those
those
mates
names.
get Aussie names wrong. Aussie guys get.
I'll see what's later.
Yeah, too easy. So Raiders, just quick stats. Raiders in there for the 1 try. Sisawanga, nice and early. Well, later on in the first half, and the Warriors going in for 3. 1 batted by Carter and Hoffman.
One more thing I want to touch on what we were talking before about buys of the year.
Yep.
Soliola, Canberra. Second row,
Who's that?
former Rooster.
Can you spell Soliola?
Yeah, S-O.
Yeah.
L.
Yeah.
I.
If you want to buy it out?
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah.
O-L-A. Might not be in the right order. They might not be in the right order.
There's a silent there.
There probably is, like a Z or something, bro.
Yeah, probably is.
Here we are.
Soliola,
Regardless.
Papali.
Papali, yeah, he's playing prop now.
Papali.
Stutter.
Li'i, brah.
Licky. Like licky or? But Soliola's looking good. He's coming back
he is.
from the Super League and he's
looking
ripping up
amazing,
in Canberra. Let's get back on track.
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1. Running out of time here, right? So 3, 2, 1. We had Mannering in there for 3, Hoffman in for 2, and Soliola in for the 1.
I'm telling you, dodgiest bloke.
Spelled it right too.
Yeah, I copied it and I wrote it down.
You know
But,
how to copy? You copy paste?
No,
or
not
you-
copy
you-
paste. I
you
literally
look
had
at
one here
and you got
that
your
had it
missus
here.
to type it.
No, come on, bro.
Don't tell me you know how to use a keyboard. Just
I got kids at home that need to be looked after.
yeah, true.
Yeah, and again, that back
So she's
row.
multitasking.
Yeah, probably. Love you, David. But that back 3 at the Warriors, they're looking good. Mannering at lock with Hoffman and Bodine Thompson. They look good. Game 7 done. Well done, Warriors. My second favourite team this year.
Cool.
I'm happy, man.
That's it.
That's it.
All right. Kakite anno. Boom. Game 8 for round 2. Monday night footy. It's at Campbelltown Stadium, nice and close to home for us.
Stomping ground.
Final score there was
22-4.
Yeah, by way of the Tigers. I was on the way back home from the city. Missed it.
I watched it. It was all the first 40 minutes. So if you got home,
I missed out on Reliable this week, eh?
that's all right. I got you back. I got you back. It was the Teddy show.
Yeah, so I hear.
Mate, scored a try. I think he set up at least 2 more.
Yep.
Carved up. Dragons.
Ordinary. Daniel Marshall, back at his old stomping ground with the Tigers.
He could have put on the black, the white, the orange, whatever colours these clowns wear. Who knows? But yeah. It was all the first half, only a penalty goal in the second half, so it was disgusting. If you're a Dragon supporter, it's going to be a long season. Biggie. Dredgy.
Quick match stats. Nightcomer in for the try. 4 tries to 1. Nightcomer, Teddy, Paddy Richards in there for a couple, and Nielsen.
Can you say the first one for me again?
Kevin Nagama.
Yeah, see, I knew you'd get it. Once you read it again, you'd know.
I should know.
You're trying to go too Islander on it, bro.
No, because we used to see his is it his older brother or cousin, Wes?
Yeah, Wes.
Yeah, he used to be a her school boy.
Solid.
No, he's a buller.
It's the same stuff, bro.
No, bro, it's not, bro.
It is till I leave the studio.
English, Irish, Scottish, same sort of people.
It is, bro.
Yeah, alright. Keep going.
It's like New Zealand's the east coast of Australia, you know
Keep
what I mean?
running your mouth. Oh. So, Dragons, 4 points this week, 4 points last week, 8 points total.
Consistent.
Yeah, very consistent.
Can we just run something over for our boys?
Yeah.
Piggy and Dredge. Again, 4 points, 4 points. Just put up last week's points the Dragons scored for me on the hand.
4 points.
4. I'm going to put up this week's points.
Yeah.
4.
8
Let's
points
count.
for 8 points. For
8 points.
First 2 games.
Now let's do a comparison to that.
Yeah. Which team?
So let's wipe it.
Yeah.
No, let's not even worry about teams. Let's just go this weekend.
Yeah.
Michael Jennings. How many points for his first try?
4.
4 points for his second try. Let's count them. So let's lock down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
Some might say that Jennings is a one-man team.
Some might.
If he was a Dragons player, he could.
Guys, with a bit of luck, he's to score 4 points next week.
Farah.
Turn up, son. Again.
Had a cracker
Fantasy-wise for us.
Yeah.
We both had the C next to his name, and again, thankfully for him, the C stands for captain.
Look, I looked down at 82 points and thought, oh, cool. Double up hasn't even taken place here. This will be a nice 160.
The double up kicked in.
Oh, what the hell? Look down at 41.
But that's why you're the rookie, and I'm a misguided veteran.
Yeah.
So,
let's
let's go through the 3, 2, 1.
Looks like Woodsy appears here in all states here. Fantasy points are called 60, most tackles 33, and most meters 246.
He had a cracking game. I think it's safe to say you got 3 points this week.
Yep. You make Kapow?
I think we gave him 1.
Okay.
And he went pretty good till the last 15 seconds, got himself knocked out, poor guy. Hopefully he passes his concussion test, he's back next week. It is a short turnaround for him, so...
Okay.
So... And 2 points to Woods, obviously.
Yeah, so 3 to Teddy.
3 to Teddy, 2 to Woods, 1 to Kapow.
Kapow.
My man, Dan Gratwick, respect. I know he's your boy, he's my boy. Even though he plays for the Tigers, we love you, big bad Kapow. Get well, brother. That's it. Shall we get on to the tipping?
That's round 2. So tipping, here we come. Tipping.
How'd you go this week?
Crap. If anyone got more than 4 this week, I hate you.
So I'm guessing you didn't get more than 4 this week.
No, I got 4.
I got 4 too.
Yeah.
So that means you're
Still ahead of you,
still got me by 1.
Yeah, got you by 1. So where'd you stuff? Oh,
Got 2, right? I
I took the bunnies. I'm sure you took the
I can tell you
roosters.
2 places where I stuffed up. No. Actually 1. I'm not going to hate on my boys.
Just SKD.
You conned me into the Parramatta bandwagon after that damn good round 1.
Mate, look, 5 boys injured there. I think they did. It was a valiant effort. Unfortunately, Raceways
Alright,
score there at the end. But
4 apiece. Let's just leave it. Let's get on to a quick wrap up of this week's ones and see how we go.
Okay.
You want to rattle off the games to me?
Yeah, too easy. So we have
It's a
round 3.
Yeah, round 3. Doggies Manly. Kicking off the week?
Give me a second.
Back me, back me.
Doggies Manly.
Yeah, at Brookvale?
At Brookvale?
I'm gambling here. I'm probably completely wrong.
I'm gonna follow the boss here and go the Dogs.
I'm taking the Dogs too.
Yeah, buddy!
Oh, here we go.
So that's opening Friday night. Doggies v Manly, so we'll go the Dogs.
Game 2.
Game 2 is Broncos Cowboys, so it's a Queensland affair up there.
Shock me, shock me, shock me. Brisbane's playing on a Friday night.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm going to take Brisbane.
Are you?
Yep. I am.
I'm taking the Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys.
That's all right. It's not your fault.
Saturday, the afternoon game, Warriors versus the Eels over in Bondi. I mean New Zealand.
Yeah, East Bondi.
Yeah, East Bondi.
East Bondi.
Warriors hard to beat at home. But I'm going to back my boys no matter what. So the Eels there.
And I'm going to back my second favourite team, the Warriors.
Only because you're in the Tattoo League.
I've got to.
Jeez.
Go the Warriors.
The later game is Raiders v Dragons.
Tell me it's in Canberra.
It's in Canberra.
Raiders.
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 You'd
be lucky to score 4 points this week.
Put the bets on.
Yeah, get on it now.
Put the bets on. Unders are over 4.5. Well, you take the unders.
Yeah, oh, I might.
Get Dredgy in and...
No. Dragons are running 20 points now. I'll put it
Saturday night game, Storm v Sharks down in Melbourne. Storm all day. Sunday, the Bunnies v the Tigers.
Oh, lock that one in.
Lock it in, Eddie.
Lock it in. Do we even need to say?
Nah.
So you're taking the Tigers?
No. I'm going to stay here. Titans v Knights. I'm on the Knights there.
Where's it at?
Titans home.
So that one comes down to whether the old Sadie handlers are back or not.
Oh, God.
See, because there's a lot of talk that they're going to be back.
Back. I'm still going the Knights.
Either way, it's going to be one hell of a party when they're done.
Yeah.
You know, I'll take the Knights too. Let's gamble.
All right, and Monday night footy. Roosters v Panthers.
Lock it in.
That's going to be.
This is going to be two cracker games in a row for the Roosters. We could be 1 and 3 after 1 from 3 if we lose this one.
I'm going.
Go against me. Go against me.
No, I'll back you this week. Go the Roosters.
Tell you what.
Go the Roosters. But
If
either
you're
way,
a gambling man, a 1 to 12 either way could be a good betting option. Panthers are looking pretty damn good. So that's us.
That's us for the week.
Shall we wrap it up?
Yeah.
Guys.
So round 2. Thanks for your time, ladies and gents. Be sure to check back in here next week, where we'll be able to bring you all the updates and reviews from round 3.
It's been a blast again, bro.
Yeah. Too easy. All right.
Peace out, guys.
Catch you up. Force MILF. Round 2.
Later.